They are the only ones that get this.
Are you recording?
I am recording.
I'm worried about this. He's pretty incompetent.
It's not going to go well.
He's everything that I would expect from a We Are Libertarians producer. He's willing and eager, but completely incapable of doing the job.
I couldn't find the one that looked like.
I'm just a warm body, guys.
Oh, we're in here as Dakota. Apparently, it won't share as the show.
Correct. It won't share as a show if you go live into a group.
I like how we've got the camera set up so that you can only see half of Mason, but you can see all of Chris, and then like 3 feet from behind him too.
Well, who is this?
He's our newest Patreon guy.
It's because Mason's leaning back so far in his chair.
Yeah.
What the hell are you doing, Mason?
Yeah,
it's reasonable. All right. So we'll say this is the official start.
Is it?
Did you push go?
I did.
All right. So we're on.
Oh my God.
Welcome to the Boss Hog of Liberty.
I mean, do
Patreon
you have schools out
premium feed. I didn't go. I dropped out after the 6th grade.
That's all we needed.
We have a special Christmas edition. Dear Leader Chris Spangle has come out for our annual checkup. Chris Guffey is over there on the producer table.
Yes, it's going tremendously.
You got to fucking talk.
Yes, it's going tremendously.
Dakota is dressed like Chase, I guess is the best we could say.
You really? Dakota is.
That's the best comment I think that you could have come up with. I've been so curious the whole time.
Well, we know you're curious now.
Yeah, for sure. You're listening to the We Are Libertarians Christmas party. If you're one of my patrons, then I'm here with the boys from the Boss Hog of Liberty. Jeremiah, who was the one that was introing everyone. There's Fluffy back there, who's the producer. There's this kid. How old are you?
19.
All right.
Mason Rottinghouse, the Purdue University freshman.
Apparently an incel.
He has. We're letting him drink water, and that's all.
Right.
Mason
He doesn't even have water.
Well, we'll let him. He's dressed as Goofy. He's wearing a Goofy sweater.
I didn't know what to wear. It's Christmas edition.
That's worse than mine.
Yeah, and then there's Dakota. And if you're $10 a month and up, you can watch the video in Dear Leader's Court. So that's up there.
$10?
$10 a month, yeah.
Yeah, it's very premium.
And then
that's how he brings in the big money.
That's right.
That's why he's so damn afraid they're going to take it away from him.
That's how I pay for your websites, your hosting.
Literally our website.
All right. Dakota Davis is dressed in designer shoes.
They're Skechers.
Designer
my shoes are Skechers.
Never let the facts get in the way of a good story. A $5,000 watch.
He's wearing some skinny jeans.
Nice watch.
Dakota, stand up, Dakota. Will you stand up, please?
Yes, look at this.
Stand up for the fashion show.
He's wearing nice jeans. He's wearing a turtleneck sweater.
I don't see a single tear in those jeans.
Take your headphones off.
Now, I think he's
Show people the absolute...
That is not a real bulge. He's got a sock in there.
You look like a gay Nazi. You look like a Proud Boy. Are you a Proud Boy?
He's got a pompadour he's been working on for weeks. Months, really.
That's a good word for it, a pompadour.
It is a pompadour.
It's completely shaved on the side. He's got his beard pointed down.
It's a pompadour with a bald fade.
Right. The hair looks great, but it is, when I walked in here, I was like, am I here with GQ? Like, he's not, and then it's like you, Jeremiah, and Dakota are not even the same species. Like, he looks beautiful and handsome.
I'm just aging.
And you're old, and then there's Fluffy. Come here in front of the camera. Show them your beard. This guy, go back here. Stand back here. You look like a more white trash Post Malone. Look at that.
Chris is. I keep getting ads. I think he borrowed my phone at one point because now I keep getting the ads for beer thickener.
Can you grow a beard?
Yeah, I shaved this morning.
No, but can you grow one?
There was one time I have to shave once a year for work. And there was one episode, if you go way back.
Probably like episode 24, somewhere in there.
Right. I shaved that day for work. Jeremiah knew, and unbeknownst to me, Jeremiah decided that he would start the day off with a fresh shave and then not shave for a long time and see what the growth links were. And he was like, and he broke the news on the podcast. He's like, I also haven't shaved in 3 weeks. And I was like, really?
How bad was it?
I mean, it's not like it's not thick. It just grows really small, like really slow.
Right, yeah. That's kind of yeah.
All of my hair grows really fast.
Now do you even have pubes yet?
I can't grow one for shit. It's
He's
awful.
got as much of a beard as what Chris does.
Grow some sideburns and then
I couldn't grow anything till 32. And I know Pat McAfee, the Colts ex-Colts punter, he was the same way. So maybe like you'll hit 30 and you'll.
That's a pretty late bloomer.
Yeah. I don't know. Once you get older, and you can attest to this because Jared's my age. Like hair just starts popping up places, and you're like, "That's
You have to sacrifice it off the top of your head." However,
right."
I've been the State Farm caveman since I was 12.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dakota is just getting taller, darker, and handsomer. That's all he can say.
I feel like Dakota. We need to make him a project.
Oh God.
I feel
Mason.
like we could make.
Listen, man.
Manson.
Buy your clothes from Amazon, and they're real cheap. But make sure you watch out and make sure that you're not buying from an Asian source. And if you are buying from an Asian source, then buy about 6 times larger than what you normally would.
No, you have fashion sense, Dakota. He's in a goofy sweater. he's
This
hopeless.
is goodies, $7.
Right.
Nice.
That's
Good
what I'm
find.
talking about.
So Mason has been on the show once before.
Not physically.
Not physically. You called in
Spiritually.
You had been following us on the Facebook page. At some point, you commented and mentioned that you had been at Purdue University. It was the most recent episode Steve Horowitz is on.
Yes.
And there had been a sexual harassment problem.
Nice.
Oh, absolutely.
At your introduction to Purdue University.
Yeah.
There was a Twitter thing, and you were in the audience. So then you called in. Spangle, I think, was on that show.
Was I?
I think you were on that show when Mason called in, and you're like,
No.
I know
No,
Steve's
yeah.
on.
No, you weren't.
I was watching it. Rob was here.
That's right. Rob Kendall was here, and
Rob-
you were watching, and I think you actually listened to us. You like simulcast us on WAL,
Yeah.
and your comment was, "Well, Mason's better prepared than the hosts."
He really, it really was. It was impressive. But both in terms
that
of
earned you your spot tonight.
It-
Now the question is will you keep it?
it was impressive in terms of your ability as a child, and then there
I am a 19-year-old, according to Jeremiah Manboy.
by alcohol, okay, and then wildly unprepared Jeremiah and Dakota, which
I am incredibly prepared.
You are.
But there have been times where Jeremiah comes in and he goes, "It'll be interesting to see what we're talking about tonight."
that's how we used to do it at We Are
No,
Libertarians.
those are really just the episodes where it's like just the hosts. And at this point I just am obsessively trying to prepare for every episode.
Yes.
And
We're very well prepared. The show is well
you got to
done.
have a good balance.
I prefer the back of a Post-it note and 2 or 3 ideas, and we just go.
It is amazing how much different the show and better the show is, and how much more relaxed you are when you're prepared.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
I do.
Incredibly.
Yeah, having the research team. I know Hodie's watching. He's head of the research team, and having show prep. I mean, I think it's made a huge difference over the last year. The more prep that I've put into the show, the last few episodes, as we've had the research team doing it, and then now that we've kind of got that stuff figured out, we're going to start mixing in more hosts and having more fun like we used to.
And your big plan for the We Are Libertarians Network is that you are going to spin off baby boss hogs to the world.
Well, that's one of the things that I want to do. I want on
You
January.
can't find one of me in every town.
No, and that's part of the problem.
That's
and
impossible.
That's very true. It is. It's hard to find a boss hog in Dakota because Jeremiah is such a good people person, and he's so driven to
Goddamn annoying.
boss people around and force friendship.
Look at Mason.
Manson, you'll learn. Manson, he's going to call you every afternoon and see if you want to come over and hang out. Now, hanging out may include fixing his parents' basement or whatever you had Aaron do. But
He will Huck Finn you.
right. You'll be painting his fence and
Every one of my friends has a story of the time they helped me do something.
expressing
Everybody.
anal glands on Garth or Jeremiah.
I've got a professional for that.
But that is
He's
one,
married now. He
Right.
doesn't need friends help.
But that is one thing that I want to do. I want to. That has always kind of been the goal, is to do three or four.
Garth
things.
is my dog, by the way. It's not the actual Garth.
So We're Libertarians is a fun show, and I enjoy doing that. And I really kind of only enjoy doing that anymore. And then, but but I think to make a good impact, we have to have our audience take over the responsibility for a lot of the marketing of the show, the fundraising of the show, and get more involved in some of that stuff. And one of the few ways I want to do that is through Liberty and Chills, the weekly get together. And I'm all about community involvement. I think libertarians have siloed themselves way too much.
Liberty and chill.
Yeah, and I think we're just not engaged in our community enough. So I want to do liberty and chills in your local community. You want to take a step above that, then start a libertarian party. I think let's use that vehicle to try and connect new people. And then if you're really committed, start your own local podcast.
If you start a libertarian party, it doesn't mean you have to swear off being friends with the Democrats and Republicans.
I think
we just had a Republican in here for an hour, and we joked and had fun. And,
he talked about raising taxes, but I think one of the things that you guys have shown,
part of the pragmatic caucus.
Yeah, one of the things that you've shown on Boss Hog is that if you build something, you can become the media in your town because there's so little coverage of what's actually going on. Dakota's walking around here quoting COIT tax increases, and this is where the wind farmers, he knows all about the local community, and it's from doing this show. And I think if we can get more people,
the biggest thing about it, Chris, is you actually have to really give a damn about your community,
right?
There's only so many people. Everybody in every single town across America hates their hometown,
right?
It's just the way it is. They try to escape from their hometown, and they realize that I hate this even more because none of the people I know are here.
And
it's the
except
exact
for
same.
Goofy Rottinghouse. He loves this place.
Oh, I love Spiceland, Indiana.
I just moved there. And it's like...
Do you know where Darren Jacobs lives?
The thing about it is...
If so, have you ever egged his house?
What?
Do you know where Darren Jacobs lives? Do you know what house he's in? And if so, have you ever thrown eggs at it?
Now, here's part of the problem with the Boss Hog model. Who the fuck is Derek Jacobs?
That's what I was wondering. I live in
Darren.
Spiceland.
Darren is the communist overlord that rules with an iron fist in Spiceland, Indiana.
So he's the Democrat Jeremiah.
Yes.
Okay. He's
Darren was the Democrat chairman
Okay.
who forgot to run for re-election, but nobody ran against him, so he got 4 more years.
Got
the
it.
Poor sons of bitches.
Got it.
In Spiceland. He's
He
also a very
is
good friend of the
president
show.
of the Planning Commission.
And he's the town zoning administrator.
But see, that's exactly like you guys are going to these meetings. You know what's going on with your local government. You're influencing local government.
We know who's on the take and who just looks like they are.
Right. Well, you have your state
Some
rep.
of these guys aren't smart enough to take the money.
Well, you have your state rep sitting there, and you're sitting there talking to him going, can you get straight ticket voting repealed? Like, hey, that's something that we're interested in you doing. And then he's sitting in front of an audience of a few hundred people in his local that are filled with his local communities.
A few hundred.
Dozens of people.
Tom is huge. He'll be thousands.
I didn't want to say tens and tens.
On his coattails, we'll be in the thousands on this episode, on the video.
So I'm going to spend my break kind of writing up how to start this stuff, how to do some of this stuff, and then on the 5th, we're having a big dinner with all the WAL co-hosts.
I don't want to interrupt you, but Fluffy's back there making fun of you.
I will fucking punch you. I will fuck you in the neck.
Let's do it.
All right. All right.
I've been single for 4 years.
No, it involves.
I'm getting desperate over here.
I'll explain that. So I'll have Roger Paxton explain it to you. No, I think it is. It's important for libertarians to start getting into their community and dealing with politics as is, and that's a big part of the We Are Libertarians audience, and that's our message. Be a force for good in your local community because that's the only way we're going to change things.
But what I was trying to come back to earlier was I've never cared more about where I live than whenever I started paying attention.
Right.
And people started paying attention to the fact that I pay attention. And it's like okay,
The next thing
these people trust me now.
Next thing you know, you're at the Elks Club talking to the judge.
Right. About coming on the show on January 10th.
And
that's
how
it works.
Yeah, we're getting ready to start this book club, and the first book that we chose is Them by Ben Sass, and it's about loneliness.
It's a great book.
And how to solve the problem of loneliness. And I bet you, by that experience, by doing this, you feel so much more connected to people. You feel happier. You feel better about yourself because you're engaged in your community.
Well, and it's not just that. It's also that you're taking on another form of responsibility. And, I mean, responsibility is the meaning of life. If you, taking responsibility and
I guess I don't have to read the book now.
Well, that's not in them. That's
totally different. That's stoicism. That's what he's dropping there.
Yes.
He's dropping Aurelius on your uneducated ass.
Mm-hmm.
Top to bottom, left to right. Somebody else start.
But in them, I guess we just talked about going to the Elks, talking to the local judge. Going back to the book, Them, these local meeting areas where people would go to a place, and you had you and I might disagree about every single thing in each other's lives. However, we're both members of the Elks, and we have this one thing in common.
Yeah.
We meet at this one place where we're not allowed to talk about politics.
The judge and I have
And
the
we
same
can-
problem. We're both on the White Estate sewers.
That's true.
Yeah, can we talk about the
He was
sewers here?
complaining about that to me last night.
Because I thought Dakota right before Dakota State Rep walked into the office here, because they have a beautiful studio here in Eastern Indiana. I saw Dakota go in the bathroom for a while, and then when he came out, this horrible smell infiltrated. I thought Jeremiah either shit his pants or Dakota just let he dropped all of his bowels off in the bathroom, and I couldn't be the only one smelling that. So I get in the group chat and I immediately start blaming Dakota for just
I didn't even
shitting
see
everywhere.
it. I missed it.
It was dude, it was rank. And apparently it's the
water.
Right.
So
okay.
this place has the water turned on, and we're only here once or twice a week.
So
I
the
think
sewer
the
gas
water
is built
just
up.
sits
Yeah.
there and that doesn't move. Yeah.
I'm sorry for blaming you guys. I was like, what is he eating?
What is happening? All right. So that's
Yeah.
you're making progress. Someday you too will have a studio like this.
I'd like to get out of my
we
stupid
can
house.
sublet
but
this to you. You know.
I would not like to drive 3 times a week.
You just heard from State Representative Saunders that if you get elected like Mike Speedy, you beat Mike Speedy, you get a state rep plate, you can be here in 35 minutes.
Well, I get here in like 35 minutes anyways, because fuck the police, right?
I noticed you had 4 round ones on your car again, so that's pretty good.
I do have tires on my car, yes, yeah.
Tires and
That's
wheels
good.
and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was. Great.
I got my tires stolen. I saw. Yeah, I've got 19-year-olds making fun of me.
All
right.
They don't know that you and I have a special relationship, and I can make fun of you. But other people,
I know.
they don't have that.
See, I feel like I need to come out here to push you around a little bit, because you're always bossing them around, and they're all young guys, so they don't feel they can stand up to you. So I drive out here and I park in your parking spot.
I didn't think I could stand up to Jeremiah at first, and now I'm just
Right.
and I've just know now.
Right,
Like,
but
yeah.
you learn from me. You just got to push back and say,
Yeah.
no, I don't want to move to wherever the fuck this is.
He moved to Spiceland to get the hell away from me.
I know,
I live 3 miles away, man. That was too close.
I know.
I could walk to his house.
And then on the 5th, when Stone is coming up on January 5th, our social media manager, we're going to have a big dinner for him and get all the co-hosts together.
This is all Stone's fault.
And you two are you're going to spend time with the enemy. You're going to Chicago with him.
Yep.
I offer you a lifeline with new friends, and you chose Jeremiah over me.
It's true. Well, if Jeremiah goes, then we get to split the Airbnb 3 ways.
So
I don't take up 3 rooms. There are 3 couples going.
Okay,
And
all
if
right.
Chris could find a date, he could come too.
I thought that it was Dakota and Audrey were paying, and then you were paying, and Purse String Potter had negotiated down to only paying 35%. Yeah.
It would be amazing.
How is married life?
It's good. As far as I know, it's going well.
No, that's a real thing. That's a real thing. You never really know how it's going.
As far as I know, I've been able to sleep in the bed every night, so I'm pretty proud of that. I don't know during your marriage. I don't know 5 months in. Were you in the main bed every night? Or
Oh
had
yeah,
you
we
been
were
kicked to
always.
the couch?
I mean, there may have been a wall of frost, like in Game of Thrones, but we always slept in the same bed.
Yeah, it's all good.
That last year, I
always used to joke with Audrey and say I'm never going to sleep on the couch because I bought this bed.
right.
Now in the new house, I didn't buy that bed. So.
That leverage is gone.
Yeah, no.
Kristen Kronk is in the chat asking Sarah, "How's married life?"
That last year, I didn't know how married life was going.
She says
It is bad.
Sarah says,
Poorly, yeah.
Sarah says marital favors are how she's paying her way.
Yeah. So, like, what? It's an IOU book where you agree to not spend any money for a week, and then
I got 365 coupons, man.
now, when is baby Morrell coming? I look forward to meeting little Chris.
The wedding was in July, so I guess
Let's
we're looking
see.
at March.
She has that. Has that pregnancy glow in that new photo that
She did
just
not
posted.
take to that joke well.
I knew she
yesterday.
wouldn't.
What was
Sarah got a new headshot at work yesterday.
a few weeks ago, or not a few weeks ago, a few months ago? Sarah said that it was like 14 months or something, and I can't remember which month that was. So I was supposed to keep track so that whenever it got time, I'd be like, they're having a baby.
Oh, man. When is Baby Davis due?
Yeah.
I don't know. Probably not until sometime early 2020, late 2019, I'd say. I mean, I'll just be open and honest about it. No
We're very
reason hiding
close.
things.
I bet I have kids before you two. He's incel. Never mind. He's not an incel. I'm kidding. He's a very nice boy.
Man, boy.
Sarah
Right.
says, I don't take it well because people take things seriously.
I know. That's why it's funny.
What did you
Because
say? What did
he
you
announced
say?
our engagement 6 months before we were engaged.
So I like to. We all like to tease each other online, and so with Jeremiah, it's always happy birthday, and then because he's such a pillar of his community, 15 people write on his wall, "Happy birthday."
So Sarah wished her father a happy birthday last week.
I was totally confused, had an old man moment, and I thought that it was your birthday, and I felt so bad that I missed it. So I get in the
you
chat.
did. You put in the group chat. You're like, oh, dang, man. Did
I'm
I
so
miss
sorry.
your birthday?
Yeah, and then I reread it, and I was like, oh, it's her dad. Well, better run with it anyways.
No, in the group chat, you said, oh, no, it's her dad. She just calls you daddy.
And then she posted this beautiful new headshot from work on her Facebook, and I just wrote, that pregnancy glow looks beautiful. And I noticed she commented but didn't like the comment, and that's how I knew I was in trouble.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's good.
This is the way we live life. Literally, we look at Facebook and we go, oh, here's the angle I have. And then sometimes we will let each other in on the joke and say, I'm going to do it's like 4D chess.
Right.
I'm going to do this, and it's the way that's life.
Yeah.
I want to point out real quick that this is something that was really funny that happened today. A man from Henry County called you Chris Kringle in a comment section.
Oh, really?
To try to insult you. Yes.
Oh, I didn't see it.
And you'll see it later.
Was it
And
Keenan? Was
Kenan.
it that scumbag Keenan?
He said Merry Christmas, Chris Kringle.
Right.
And I thought
He doesn't know you're Santa Claus.
I know, and I was like, he's trying to be insulting, but little does he know
I play Santa.
that you're actually Chris Kringle every year.
I'm going to comment with just the creepy Santa photo that I took. Yeah.
There you go.
I thought it was hilarious. I'm sure Kenan was. He'll laugh at that. I'm sure.
Manson, get yourself a Santa Claus costume.
Man, he keeps calling you Manson.
Is that not his name?
It's Mason.
Oh, I'm sorry.
His last name is the one you
Close.
make fun of, not Mason.
I've been doing it
His
just
last name is Rottinghouse.
Oh, that's gross.
Your ancestors were really bad butchers.
They weren't the best.
No, I've been calling him Manson just to see how long before he would correct
I
me.
wasn't going to say anything. I'm a nice guy.
I know. So he's totally. It's his first time. He's scared.
You're too agreeable, Mason.
Right.
You're too agreeable. You have to be more assertive with yourself.
I'm a dick. That's,
You're never gonna make
right.
it in life if you're agreeable and you're wearing goofy sweaters.
Right. Take it off.
No.
Give Fluffy something for his troubles.
Now you've got the freshman 40 on now, but I hear you were a high school athlete.
Did you just call him fat?
Ooh, did you hear that
definitely-
stinging? Chris's.
You walk
did
in that
you?
diving court, and it's like just endless.
It's
You
the
just
goofy
eat.
sweater. It does not help.
I don't care if it helps or not.
See, that's better. All right.
There you go. All right, so you got to
That's
poke
right.
them in the face, and then they fight back.
Yeah, I
You-
played sports in high school. I mean,
You were like the tennis all-star.
Another thing. That
Now
you need-
Dylan Mofield is
another
trying to fill
fashion
your
tip.
fill you.
I can see that you're taking advantage of it. If you got thick thighs, then wear American Eagle jeans
The
because they
stretchy
got
ones.
Ultra Flex.
Is that what you were?
That's right. They got spandex.
See?
Well, now their hands are in each other's pockets.
We just need to do something with the hair. You know, you need a style.
Dude, I can't.
Listen, I know, but I've trained my hair over time to just have that Kennedy swoosh over to the side. You got to do something with the hair. Shave that off. Just give up on that for now.
Okay.
Give it like 2 more years, you know, and you'll be good. Just those 2 things, man.
I actually aspire to look like Chris Guffey. So
Well, then he looks like
Have you tried the frosted tips?
right, he does have frosted tips. Oh my God, you have frosted tips.
not really.
He doesn't have frosted tips. He has
No.
highlights, red and blonde.
Come
highlights.
back over here and just stand there behind them. People need to see the visual. They're paying for this. Go
Don't
over
you?
there.
Don't leave your station, Chris.
No, get
They
over
are
there.
they are
I-
strawberry
Hey,
frosted tips.
I will cancel the show if you don't get over there. And
Guffey, you better do it.
I will delete the feed. I have the power. I'll change the password and it'll all be over. I just want you to stand back there. I want the people just stand face the cameras. Right, so we're talking about you. We need to
put your head down.
Look at
there
that.
You go.
Look at that. It's like Aaron Ewert in 2004. You don't even know who Aaron is. No, yeah, but look.
That's not an insult. Aaron's a good-looking man.
He's very handsome. He's pretty, in fact.
He is pretty.
All right, you may go back.
Now, we didn't talk about the beard, though.
We did.
We already did.
Yeah.
We didn't talk about it again.
Right.
Have you tried
Jeremiah's
dyeing the beard? Will that help?
Jeremiah's had 3 beers. It just
Will not help.
4 more until he starts bear clawing you like he did his brother. By the way,
4 more and we start to get into the hard liquor.
I love how you have no discipline on your staff. You made this mandatory for the 3 co-hosts that aren't here. These 2 showed up, but the rest of them didn't.
Mason's here because he thought it would be fun, and Chris is here
fan.
because it's his first.
it's a big mistake.
because
man.
it's his number 1.
I'm here because forced friendship.
Yeah.
That's it.
Well, they were
Chris started working for my campaign and said, "I want to work behind the scenes." Now he's been on camera twice in a night.
The other day, I was like, who is that guy that I was on the Boss Hog with that didn't say anything the entire time? And they said it was Guffey. And I said, why don't you have him do something? Maybe get a producer. So you can thank me for your career, Guffey. So when I tell you to get up and stand behind them, you better do it, son.
He can
Yes, Roger.
legitimately put audio and visual producer on his resume.
He can now, yeah. Stone is a social media manager. He's a 20-year-old dude out of Georgia, loves the podcast. I'm like, now you've got a credit.
Now Stone does not know how to communicate yet.
Well, Stone
was going to come.
Stone's a diehard Calvinist as well, so that's just it goes with the
It was
theology.
predetermined that we're not coming to his party.
He's
not. We're not in the elect.
It was predestined, yeah, because he chose the date and he had run it by, and I don't think you guys had saw the date. But then
Stone said, "Hey, I'm coming on the 4th," but he didn't say what month, and he said it like in November.
right? Yeah.
And by the way, November 4th, I was busy with something else.
And November 4th, we had also already had this trip planned for like 2 months.
Right.
True.
It was never. Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah. So, and then Spangle, like a week and a half ago, was like, "So I'm going to throw this party," and I'm like, "Oh, I've got terrible news for you."
I don't need you guys there. I would love to have you, but I know you guys are busy with this out here, and this is, a lot of it's people that I want to get involved, but I don't necessarily know them. And so you have some of your friends come and you talk to them, and like, did that person know how to carry on a conversation? Because if they can, then they can come on. If they can't, they can come on the Boss Hog of Liberty. Like Mason.
This is how Mason is going. Mason's going to be a star.
Only
He just
go up
doesn't know
from
it
here.
yet.
Right, yeah.
Ball State College Radio is in your future.
Let's open some gifts.
Are we doing that?
Yes, let's do it.
We're
First,
30 minutes
hold
in.
on.
We probably should.
Before the show with Tom Saunders started, landlords Mike Broyles and Scott Frost came over, and
Some of the greatest guys that have ever walked the planet.
seriously, and
Frost?
they really are.
Scott Frost.
Yeah, he coaches Nebraska, right?
Yes.
Yeah, same one. Yeah,
Very
lives here in
busy man.
Newcastle.
He was a hell of a quarterback.
Hey, don't make fun of the landlords, dummy.
Anyway, they came over.
Scott Frost. I sound like I'm a Hoosier. Scott Frost is kin.
Kin.
To Chris Kringle.
No.
So confused. I have no idea.
To
what's
the
happening.
UCLA head coach.
Jack Frost?
He's cousins with Alfred.
I noticed because Scott was nipping at my nose.
All right.
Anyway, they brought us Christmas presents over. Scott's wasn't wrapped, so I got to see it before Jeremiah did. However, the one that Mike brought is in fact wrapped, and he said he made me promise to open it at the same time as Jeremiah. So I'll show you guys.
Is Chris Guffey's gift over here yet?
I brought beer.
You'll have to bring it
Did.
around.
He brought me beer.
Bring the box around.
This-
sir.
Hey,
We'll
Chris,
open it on the show.
Will you zoom in on this?
Yeah, sure. Well, hold on.
This is the gift from Scott.
Ooh.
He brought us some. That's
pretty.
Some art for the studio.
That looks like somebody took Evan McMahon's tattoo and printed it.
That's the state flag. Do we not have like the coolest state? We have like a Torch of Liberty.
You did very well.
Yeah, it's
awesome.
We're the 19th state, I think.
But
That's what the 19th star is.
Scott owns Frost Framing, so
Beautiful.
he
On
made this
Indiana
for us.
Avenue here
Yep.
in Newcastle.
So he did that for us. Let's get ready to open Mike's gift.
All right.
I'm waiting.
Very exciting. The live stream is way behind the actual live, so it's now just finally showing up on our phones, the zoomed in version. I was going to accuse Chris of not listening at all, but here it is.
I'm following Spangle's lead.
There's rope around.
I'm my own boss.
There's rope around Mike's.
Don't
gifts.
you be like me. Don't you be like me. It's just like,
I want to succeed in life, though, Spangle.
you're a smart man. Give me that string. I want to play with it. Thank you.
This is from where's this from?
It says Box Teak.
Box
Ooh.
tea. This is very premium.
I hope there's something to eat
This
in there.
is
Mom.
very premium.
right?
Look at this. There's a. I broke
The packing material. Oh
you
no.
bro.
The packing materials are like this shredded. This is like Fashion Mall type quality.
There's
Yeah.
a very, very neat little clothespin in here that's about a half an inch tall, and it
It's shattered.
it
You
came apart.
shattered it.
Normally,
all.
it's my man hands that break things.
The undelicate Jeremiah.
Use that Purdue.
Merry
engineering
Christmas
fix it.
from Rose City Partners, Scott, Mike, and Patty.
All
Thank you, guys.
right.
It says someone is thinking of you. We hope this gift brings you joy in this season of your life. It's nice. I don't know how to.
Dead air.
Okay, so we
What
got
do we have here?
West Candy Company, milk chocolate cocoa powder.
All right. I'm sure we can do something with that. That's probably a good 3 ounces of something, and we got some candy.
Oh, these
canes.
are awesome. Teeny tiny candy canes.
Love it.
All right.
Ooh, that's the good kind. You
So
can
far,
tell.
nothing that I can eat, but it's fine.
What, are you on a diet?
I don't eat sugar.
Oh.
And
Ooh, this is awesome.
oh my.
My name's
Mason
on it.
Jar Cookie Company, and they have Snowflake. It looks like they're going to be really the soft version of the sugar cookies with Snowflake.
Are those Red Hots or are those chocolate M&Ms?
No, they're chocolate M&Ms.
Ooh, yeah. That's you get like the thing, and then you put it all into a thing, and then you mix it all up.
It's a
and
whole thing.
It's all inclusive.
You can eat this.
We got
There's
a mug. I can steal the mug.
There's no carbs in this. You can eat it.
I got my mug. It's like a
It's a metal mug.
It's a metal camping mug type thing, but it's been
awesome.
painted like a
Give me that. I want to play with it.
like a psychedelic Holstein cow. It's red. It's from the Crow Canyon Company from 1977.
Yeah. Ooh.
That's a keeper. Are there 2 mugs or just the one?
There's just one mug.
That's my mug.
I'm taking the cookies.
All right, we have a deal. The mug will stay in the studio. That might be my beer drinking mug.
All right.
That's the most Hoosier thing ever. Drinking out of beer out of that mug.
Might be my beer drinking. Oh, it's the IU colors. My bride says.
Oh.
I will like IU when we've paid off the student loans, Sarah. That's when I,
For now,
that's
it's gonna
when
be
I
a
will like that.
Boilermaker.
Thank you very much, Mike and Scott. You're
That is incredible. We
very-
have some very
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 kind to
good
us.
friends.
We have great.
So
fans.
everybody has gifts tonight, right? We've all gotten gifts for each other, so this is wonderful.
Yeah, I got you a podcast.
Yes.
I didn't get any gifts.
Oh. But you brought bring forth what you brought.
Yeah, I need.
Show us the offerings.
I need another gift, Chris.
He's going to walk across the camera.
Well, there's no other way.
If you wanted it bad enough, you would. This is
the kind of beer
amazing
that a
gift.
guy that looks like Dakota would drink.
Leinenkugels.
That wasn't my gift. No,
Snowdrift.
that's for Jeremiah.
Vanilla porter. I'm very happy about that.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. And 3 Floyds. What is this?
No, that's Necron 99.
This isn't what they're known for.
No, but it's a.
He
really
hates
good
it.
beer.
Take it back.
This is terrible.
It's
Throw it
my
against the
gift.
wall.
It's my gift.
Watch this.
Oh my god! If you,
So shut it up now. Put it down.
I thought he was gonna do it. I was like, I've taught them too well.
So for those to those only listening, we have a solid brick wall, and I grabbed the bottle
Threw it.
and I threw it towards the wall.
Oh, I about had a heart attack. I was gonna love it. Oh, you should have done it because it would have been hilarious.
Oh, but we don't have a janitorial staff. Chris,
Yeah, you do.
you're our janitorial staff. Here we go. We got double birds.
That's insubordination.
We got the willpower coming from the other side.
All right.
So that's a wonderful job. Thank you. I know that the beers you got me are only $1 a piece, and the ones you got him are $4 a piece. I'm not keeping track. I know, but there's 6 in his and only 12 in mine, so I think he's ahead. I'm not petty, but I'm just saying.
That's true. Yeah, he's a much easier friend.
But
Thank
what
you.
one do you value more? Choose now.
You don't say me. This show's canceled.
This could.
All right, Chris is wandering the way. All right, so let's see. Everybody got a gift tonight. Everybody's taken care of. I have provided Mason with a printed label
Where's it
so that
from?
you can. It's from me.
from Chegg.
I printed it. It's so that he can return. It's so that he can return his college books and sell them, so that you can buy beer when you're 21.
That's what it is.
Did you just print a label? Like, is that actually of any use to you?
It's gonna get the book back on time.
Did you not have a printer?
Well, I was out and about all day, and I haven't been home. And I was like, I'll text Jeremiah.
I know I'll see him.
So instead of giving the boy a present, you have no money, right? You have an
He's got
overdrafted
nothing.
checking account, I assume.
He's like Stone 2.0. He's Northern
Right.
Stone.
He probably bought 2 McDonald's cheeseburgers with dimes today, and you printed something, and that was his gift.
And it's comically poorly printed. He
Right.
thinks
It's not even on a laser jet.
He thinks that that UPS is going to take it, and I think it's going to get his books are going to get lost. And
If they don't take it, it's going to stay in the delivery box because I'm not picking them back up. So,
It's a good plan. That's what I like to
They
do.
can
I
get
just
over it.
ignore my problems and they go away. That's what happened with my first wife.
okay.
It's not a joke.
Joke's on her. You got the cat.
I got both.
All right. So I did some shopping.
I
Now,
did
have
too.
you seen this NASA glitter bomb thing?
Yeah.
This video.
I watched that today.
Right.
Yeah, so
you're
whenever
never-
I was setting up for this little bonus episode, I saw the wrapping paper that Jeremiah wrapped his in, and I was like, I'm going to make him hand this to me.
This is literally the first time I've touched this gift.
So I saw Dakota in that outfit with that hair, and glitter was all over the place, and I was just like, make a mental note and call him gay later.
So, Representative Saunders damn near did.
It was close.
It was real close. He kept going like this.
Here's the thing. I'm married now. I don't care.
It's covered.
Yeah.
all beard.
Tell that to Rock Hudson.
I don't know who that is.
Right. Look him up. Google him.
There's something called Rock Hudson jeans. You might be wearing them.
There's their American Eagle Ultraflex. We are already established it.
So this is literally the first time I've held this because my wife wrapped it for me.
God bless your.
Oh, you dick. This thing is covered in glitter, and Jeremiah wiped it all over his designer clothes. And so
Only a little bit left.
Dakota smacked him in the face with it.
I love you too. So
wait. I put time into your wrapping.
Bath and Body Works. You know I go there every week.
It's a bag.
So
How did she wrap this?
I don't know.
She used the sticky tack stuff that you put on walls. This is very precise.
Now last year Dakota got me money. He got me money,
Which is a great present.
which was wonderful.
Yeah.
This I love.
I knew you.
Oh my god, I'm so happy. This little Sebastian.
A T-shirt from
It's-
what show?
It's
from
the actual
Parks and Recreation.
It's the actual T-shirt from the show.
Oh, really?
Like the ones that they had on there.
Little Sebastian. I met Little Sebastian T-shirt. It's like a 9X. I'm not that big, so
It's not a 9.
All right. Now
This is literally like my 4th Parks and Recreation T-shirt in my collection.
I have told people I want what you got, Dakota. And I'm mad. I'm jealous of your gift.
Now this gift
Jeremiah,
has to stay in the studio.
I really wanted. I was hoping to get you a Arrested Development shirt.
There's always money in the banana stand.
And
There is fucking glitter everywhere.
It's really obnoxious.
it's bad. It's very bad.
It's worse than Dakota's shit earlier.
So I got to build the wall Lego set, but it's not
it's not by
actually
Lego.
It's by MAGA. Zoom in on this, Chris. It's hilarious.
It's a little Trumpy Lego guy.
Is there really stuff in this? Can
Real
we
question.
build?
Yeah, I think this.
Can
is,
we
this
build
is-
the wall right
Does it
now?
This is
come
literally
with
you have
the
to build
Mexican
it,
guy?
and we got to keep it on display in the studio. I don't know if it comes with a team of Mexicans to pay for it, but you have to. You can build it on the day that the House approved the border wall money.
I'm shutting this podcast down until I get one.
I bought this.
Until I get what I want, I'm shutting this down.
I literally bought this gift like 2 months ago,
That's
and
so
it showed
funny.
up this week.
It
took so long to get here.
The other funny one around that time was Trumpy Bear.
Yes. It is so much. It is very tiny.
Very small.
It is the smallest wall
Yeah,
I've ever seen.
Choking hazard.
It is much bigger on the box.
Little Lego man with a little Lego Donald Trump hat.
I was picturing this thing
Hair.
would have to go on the wall somewhere up high. This is definitely going to be like go on the tabletop. It is not as big as I thought.
Give it to the boy. He likes to play with toys.
Man, boy.
Boy. Trust me, I didn't become a man until 33.
Is that when you lost your virginity?
Would you like this? Like Miranda was here.
I was told everyone got a gift.
Actually,
We
I was
got
told
you a
not to get you anything.
studio.
If this is my gift, I'm pissed.
So once again, as I've always said,
Right.
we give you amazing content every week. Every Thursday, we're here.
But how does that help me?
We have never thrown a board out a window.
No, you just stole my board and sold it.
We have reappropriated some funds.
Right.
I don't have the Indian blood in you like you. I probably have Andrew Jackson blood in me.
I've never Indian gave in my life. What are you talking? I give and I give and I give.
But you never get.
No, never. Thank you, Mason.
You don't like to take it?
No,
I thought you enjoyed it.
Your podcast costs me hundreds of dollars a year. Do you bring me hundreds of listeners?
Yes. Yes.
You look so gay without your headphones, Dakota.
So on the
that.
table, we have the baby Donald Trump.
Funny.
Build the wall.
Have you built the wall yet?
I haven't built the wall. I want Chris to zoom in on Donald Trump real quick because the facial expression is hilarious.
Well, I can't zoom in that close.
Yeah, it's probably
You
too
can't.
far. Yeah, you may have to go take it over there.
Maybe Mason could do something.
Now watch as Dakota struts.
Now,
Yeah, no, people need a close up of Dakota.
Ooh,
is
peacock
that
Dakota.
all? No, Spangle. I've got an idea. Dakota is wiping glitter off of his legs. It is literally the world's worst wrapping paper. I bought this stuff about 5 years ago, and it's been sitting in my closet. I used it once. Nothing would stick to it. I couldn't get tape to stick to it, and now it's
Yeah, it's pretty.
it is just obnoxious. It is gold. It's pure gold, complete gold, and it is just truly terrible. I think I've got 5 years. I've got silver as well. We've got silver and gold.
Ooh, let me zoom in a little bit.
Stop you!
We're getting there.
Oh my God! It's going to be in here for years. My wife will never believe me.
Throw that out now before he gets us back.
Us back. This is not a.
I said throw it away! No, Guffey, run! Run! I can't stop him. I can't stop him.
This is bad.
Poor Guffey. You don't understand the strength of that. He's so fast. I know. He's like
He's way faster than you think.
he's
he
like a
should be.
special needs bear. Is this his phone?
Yeah. Okay, so Jeremiah
Unlocked also.
Jeremiah does something hilarious I want you to know about, Chris.
This place is just shaking. He's right there.
Chris just ran out the back door.
Usually ensure destruction around here.
Oh my gosh. I'm just going to build the wall.
I thought he took my car keys. I've got my keys, so there's no telling. He's probably reopening 14th Street again.
All I gotta say, Jeremiah, is you've never looked any more beautiful than you do now.
Thank you, beautiful.
You sparkle.
I think he took my phone.
I can either confirm.
I think
or
that's
deny
what
this.
happened.
Yeah.
I've got his phone now.
The question is, did he lock his? Ooh, but his iPad's open.
He chose very poorly. Very poorly. Unfortunately, I have no idea what's going on in the live stream.
Nothing, absolutely.
Because he's taken my phone and the laptop has died.
The laptop died.
Oh, let me explain what's going on here now. Currently, nothing.
Spangle took my phone. I've got his.
Congratulations on the baby. I just saw your announcement on Facebook.
You better share that quickly to the citizens of Henry County.
Guffy, you have a mic.
Yes.
Well, you didn't see him get up and run out, did you?
No, I was going that way, but I saw him approaching very fastly, and it was...
Have you ever seen anything like it?
No, it was almost like a gazelle.
Very swift.
No, he's like a grizzly bear.
I am intense.
Because you think like a grizzly bear,
He's like
they're
an apex,
big.
Yeah, apex predator.
That's
Look at him.
exactly right. Now imagine, all right, come here, Guffy.
Okay.
All right, so, thank you. All right, come sit here.
Come sit on Papa's lap.
Okay, so imagine I'm Jeremiah.
Yes.
And you're Danny, his brother.
Okay.
Okay, this is what he was doing to his brother. He had him like this, pulling his mouth down, and he goes, "Pour the vodka in!" It took 5 of us to get drunk Jeremiah off of his brother. It was insane.
I don't know that I've ever been drunk.
I do feel bad about the glitter, honestly. You are sparkling, dear.
Oh, don't feel that bad. There are worse problems in your life.
What'd you do to my car?
Don't worry about it. You might need a new one.
I thought I locked it.
You did. But guess what I grabbed on the way out?
What?
Your keys.
Your car keys.
Oh, you son of a bitch. That's surprisingly smart for you.
I'm very quick. Very quick.
That sucks.
Yeah, that's horrible.
He's never coming back.
I'm going to go. I'll take my camera out there. Let's see. Let's go look. You guys can watch on my monitor here.
I don't know that we're going to get audio of Spangle's. I'm going to try. Hang on. I can get the YouTube. Spangle's taking his Mevo.
There he goes.
It's on the move. All he did was put it in the chat that I'm having a baby. That's all you got?
That's the best he's got.
He's going out the door.
That's weak.
Yeah, that's very sad. Oh my God, he dropped his iPad.
Not touching it any longer.
Here we go. I'm trying. The Mevo is out there. He's got the car and he can see it. Oh man.
It appears as though he is frozen. Maybe.
If the Wi-Fi has died on him.
I don't know if the Studio 5G.
The video was interrupted.
It is. I wonder who did it.
Because he's on the 5G. He's not on the 22.4.
Attempting to reconnect. Oh, that's just sad. You need to take the iPad to the other room for it to reconnect. No, it's on the Wi-Fi. It won't matter.
Yes.
I know they care. Everybody cares deeply.
Oh, look at him. He
Lost Mevo connection.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, did we lose connection?
Doesn't look.
Oh, we
this
lost connection
this
too.
wall doesn't look anything like the picture.
Did you hear?
We lost connection as well. Hit reconnect.
Okay. Which one? What Mevo's our Mevo?
BHOL.
As you tried to go outside, the connection died
Well,
completely.
there's 48,241, or there's 5734.
Spangle's gone down hard.
It's so bad. I have black cloth seats, and when I tried to wipe it, it did nothing.
Spangle, I would be so mad if I was you right now. Oh,
I'm not happy.
See, here's the thing. What I did to him was temporary.
Eventually, it'll probably go away, or for the rest of your life, you'll have a story.
I don't know which Mevos are, so I'm just randomly connecting to one. So we'll
No,
see.
don't do that.
Oh no, I was unable to connect to that Mevo. Please update your Nefo's Wi-Fi network.
Oh no! Bring your iPad back to Dakota, and he'll reconnect it.
It's bad. It's everywhere. Like go.
It's in the driver's seat though, so like when you'll sit in it.
Yeah, the seat that I sit in every day, my ass is going to be glittering. I can never go to Mass Ave again.
You're gonna fit in so well at the mesh. So
Well, I'll never come here again.
I hope this is made. I hope this has made Christy Avery's night.
I hope somebody's happy.
All right.
So, I know I killed our Mevo somehow.
Well, when you walked away, the Mevos both their
Both of
lights
them.
have both gone off. It's
yeah, we killed him.
It's rough. But once again, that's the audio. We're a podcast first. And if we can't paint the picture with our voices, what business do we have in this anyway? Sarah's telling me the feed is dead. How will we ever know what happened?
Well, Sarah,
they crashed hard.
think of an abortion, only twice as bad.
Thank God for Mason. We don't know what his car looks like. How's the Trump wall building going? Let's check in back over here.
Decent. Doesn't look anything like the picture.
It's the thought that counts. Okay. Guffey is producing. How are you doing over there, buddy?
I'm lost. I don't know how to reconnect this Mevo.
All right.
I think you might have to press the button on top of the Mevo.
Yeah. For those of you just joining back on the live feed, it's worse than you can possibly imagine. It may have ruined my friendship with him.
I hope so.
Sarah says the feed died. It was very suspenseful right after, oh my God, he dropped the iPad.
What I'll do is I'll put my feed in your...
That'll work. Those guys can catch it there. For those that are
This is
trying.
the worst bonus show ever.
No, it's not.
The worst day of my life.
And you got divorced.
All I'm saying, Jeremiah, is if you were ever to put glitter into my car, you would have busted kneecaps so quickly.
Listen, his car has been ruined already by a gang of
No,
thugs.
see, I spent $6,000 having it repaired to pristine condition. They even shampooed it. It was like a brand new car until I came here.
That was your first mistake.
That's exactly right. No, the first mistake was
Now wait, what did
accepting
you do?
his friendship.
What did you do to me that caused a Trumpetarian response?
No,
I'm covered in glitter.
you can take a shower, dumbass.
My little Sebastian shirt is ruined.
No, it'll wash off.
Ruined. And now it's got to go in my laundry. This is my... There's glitter on everything.
You really do look. It is amazing.
There is glitter on everything.
You've brought this onto yourself.
All I tried to do was give gifts.
Where's mine?
Everybody got a gift. Mason, do you have a gift for me? Thank you. See?
All right, let's.
I don't.
Oh.
He really does.
The
Happy
Christmas
holidays.
do not have any
There's
gifts.
happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Didn't
Do you guys
wanna
not
offend
celebrate
anybody out
Christmas?
there. I also taped all the corners so you couldn't open it.
There's no way to open this damn thing. Oh, I love him so much. I'm looking. He taped
He literally did.
everything.
There's no way to open this.
I got it.
You're a lovely rapper for a 19-year-old kid. That's a great rapping.
Yeah.
job.
Oh my God, he triple wrapped it. I've done an entire side,
Oh, I was
and there's
thinking
no
about-
opening.
I was
Did
thought
your
about-
girlfriend help you with this?
What girlfriend?
Oh yeah, incel, right?
Well, no, I didn't. No help.
It's an
whatsoever.
iPad.
Oh my God, he went to the Michael Scott school.
He got you an iPad. Is this a Chromebook?
This was on the Amazon
It's
registry.
something very nice.
It's an electric.
It's a Microsoft.
It's a Surface Pro.
You got him a computer?
I didn't want to get you anything, Spangle.
No, I'm not mad about that. I'm mad that you bought him a computer. You don't know the monster that he is.
And he's a broke college student. How did you afford that?
How did you get this? How did you afford that? You cannot.
I'm waiting
Who
for
did
the
you
joke,
borrow?
and this is feeling less and less like a
you
joke.
have to give this back to him so he can, you can't accept this gift.
I think he has a term paper to do.
There's. All right. Oh, thank God. I was literally about to say, like, no offense, but you can't accept this from a kid with no money. You got
We have sticker puzzles.
sticker puzzles.
Spangle's face, he's getting more and more anxious.
I was horrified
I was too. I was like,
because I have to be the voice of reason and be the dick and be like, that's very nice of you, son, but you're broke and he has money. He has rebar money.
He's trying to earn affection.
Yeah, but a $500 it's a Microsoft Surface Pro box, which is like what, $900?
Yeah, that's what I use for school.
Right. Very funny though. That's funnier than the glitter thing, honestly.
This is outdated. It's from 2016.
Yeah, I bought it at
This will never
Dollar
do.
Tree. Maybe it's for
Does
that
it
new
have
baby
the
that's on the
stickers,
way.
or did you take the stickers already and use them?
Well, no, I didn't take the sticker. That would have been good, though. I mean,
The stickers are on your car. SpongeBob is dead, you know. This is all under the water. Are you okay?
all right.
This is lovely.
Zero appreciation.
It's almost this is for both of us, Dakota. This is
Absolutely.
almost as good
Next
as
time I'm in here, I expect one hanging.
a what?
One of them hanging.
One of them hanging. I have to complete
Yeah, you
one?
might as well not even open that.
Did you accidentally leave your stylus in here?
No.
It's empty.
It's just empty.
He's
like
going
empty.
to check for every present, though, Dakota. He's
There
just
may
going to
be,
make sure.
information,
I'm hoping-
instructions.
I'm hoping he left something in here.
That's
he's gonna want.
$100 stylus, and I've used it 3 times.
Yeah, stylus.
at most.
I think they're the most pointless thing.
like I'm just
Do you want a free stylus? That's on the back of this pen.
right.
Look, it's got the little rubber dot on
they
it,
don't,
man.
They just don't work though. Like I mean,
Yeah,
that
a stylus. They
that one's-
tried when they started making Palm Pilots or whatever.
Right.
They had styluses
I
back
can't
then.
take you seriously right now.
I just had an interview with a state legislator an hour ago, and here I am in a little
Somehow,
Sebastian T-shirt
You've
covered in
made
glitter.
yourself look more feminine than Dakota. Dakota went full autism mode. He hasn't said a word in 20 minutes. He's just
He's
been building
building the
this.
wall.
Just build the wall.
He's like
President Trump said, "Build the wall," and building the wall,
real INFJ behavior. He's just over there just playing with his toys.
pounding it out.
What exactly is that white piece for the back?
I have no idea.
That's the Mexican border.
That makes sense.
Where's the red hat? The red hat is gone.
Oh, it's an actual MAGA hat.
That is funny.
I was hoping it would come with a MAGA hat. Mason, this is lovely. You're not getting the box back.
Hey, I did have a 6-month subscription to Microsoft 365 in there. You're lucky I got that out.
I was genuinely horrified by that gift. I mean, my face. I was genuinely like, dude, this is not like.
This is unhealthy.
I thought maybe it was like a laptop stand, and I was like, okay, that'd be okay because that's like $20. And then I saw the $900 laptop. I was like, my god.
I was horrified just to buy it for school. I don't think I'd buy it for somebody else.
Yeah.
So
We
Very well done.
We make podcast money, and we wouldn't even buy that for somebody else.
I would never buy this for Spangle.
No,
No fucking way.
Sarah would never let you buy that. Period.
No. Sarah got a microwave for Christmas. Okay. We went halvesies.
Halfsies on her. Hilarious.
Oh my gosh.
Well, is there anything?
Cade says he might come by.
is that an extra hand on the ground with hair?
Yes.
Oh, Cade, if you come by, be prepared. There's glitter everywhere.
I'm taking that with me. You'll see that
Just
again.
hurry up and put it up.
The glitter?
above the door.
Oh, you'll see that again.
Is that going to be at work?
I have
Are
a
you going to
lo-
lose your job?
I have a long memory,
You have a lot of people to be
and I
upset
have
with.
a trunk full of things I haven't taken out of for a very long time. That will stay there until the next party, and then I come to your house with your glitter wrapping paper, and
Then
then
it's in the carpet, and Sarah is pissed. They got hardwood
exactly.
floors.
But it won't be my fault. I didn't make this choice. He
Listen,
made this choice.
You made the choice to drop glitter over my head.
You look
So-
beautiful. Finally,
So I had
no, you went too
I
far.
had
no,
to defend.
Dakota, he went too far, didn't he?
He went too far.
Yeah.
Did Truman
But here's
go too
the thing.
far?
The
Did Truman go too
Here's the
far
thing.
to drop the bomb to end the war?
Yes, he did actually,
Here's the thing.
Innocent lives were saved.
and lost.
I ended the glitter war forever.
No, you didn't.
If anything, you started.
You're right. Mutually assured glitter destruction.
Yeah.
Dakota,
He-
what were you about to say?
I look
I was
like
gonna
I've
say,
been at the glitter factory.
I knew that he was going to try to get it all over me as soon as I saw the wrapping paper.
Right.
And I was like, well, he's going to do it either way. So I'm gonna make him have to hand this to me, so it just gets on him too. Like
I literally brought it in a vodka box covered in plastic.
Well, you showed it to me when you got here, and you were like, "Look at this." Like, okay, but I didn't. It didn't register what you were showing me, and I didn't realize what horrific gift lie in our future.
It's a beautiful gift.
It's like
wrapped in terror.
Oppenheimer showed up, and he's like, "I've got a gift for you," and I'm little George Takei going, "No, thank you."
Oh my god!
It is. It looks like the glitter in my car on my seat is like.
And I gotta wear this sweater to Tom and Jerry's on Sunday.
But
What the heck?
It like the glitter goes right up the ass crack of the seat, and then it's all over the floor. Which the floor looked like it was covered in glitter from the fry salt, anyways.
So when I went out, I took it and I threw it on the seat and I said, "Oh no!" And then I just slid it forward onto the floor.
No.
He realized he had a flash of conscience for a moment, and then he thought, "I can't have a conscience. What am I thinking?" And then he
At first, I was going to throw it in the back seat. It all happened so fast.
There's glitter back there, anyways, for my nieces. That I would have been better, but now I'm going to have glitter all over my butt.
I really hope. My only hope is that this makes your day job. Some way they ask you on the show.
Oh, nobody pays attention to me.
Why Spangle is covered in glitter every day?
they will never notice.
Look at this.
Not just all of him, just his ass.
I hope just 5 days from now, Sarah texts me and she's like, "I can't take him seriously. He still has glitter. He's washed his face 8
You've
times.
ruined Christmas.
It is.
He's covered.
It is
in
all
glitter.
in his hair.
Here's the crazy thing. She loves crafting. What if he goes home and tonight's conception night? And you have me to thank. Then you're going to feel really bad.
Well, it's not going to be now because you just ruined it.
She takes one look at him covered in glitter and she just can't control herself. He's like one big art and craft. You really
Dakota is just wheezing over here.
let me do it to you again.
I'm laughing so hard because your face. Whenever you said that, you went.
No, don't rub your face on him.
Listen,
you're
I'm already
dick.
covered. It doesn't matter. I'm already covered in it.
Jeremiah.
Mason, come over here and get some of this.
Pass.
It would honestly
He's got it on him too.
it'd make that sweater
He's
more
an
bearable.
whole
innocent
room has it.
bystander. He's just a casualty of war.
the guys on
This
Juice in
is
the Morning.
senseless.
He's just
The guys on Juice in the Morning will have
he's
it on
just
them
some
next
poor
week.
farmer in Verdun. He's like, oh man.
Oh my! So there have been some
Verdun.
casualties tonight.
Poor farmer in Verdun.
Poor farmer in Verdun.
We've lost the Mevo. It broke. We lost the live stream once. The first 20 minutes of the Tom Saunders show once again had no audio because somebody over there tried to screw it up.
And honestly, if I hadn't been here to go over and help him, your show would have been ruined. And then I didn't even get a thank you for propping this sad little man up. I didn't get a thank you from you. I didn't get a thank you from you or the audience.
You were given
I
instructions.
didn't even give a gift.
Terrible
Get a gift.
instructions by Dakota because he said 3 was Spangle and 4 was Saunders. That was completely wrong.
So we kept turning
I kept
my
turning
mic up.
Spangle up, and
I can't imagine what that audio looks like.
you'll find out.
Yeah.
So I was bitching about it before. We keep doing Tom's mic check, and I'm like, Tom's not loud enough. And you're like,
Right.
shut up, you're not in control. I'm like, okay.
No, I didn't. I saved the day. You don't yell at me.
I was told, Tom's fine. It's your headphones that are the problem.
It was your headphones, but he was.
You see what
too
I'm
low.
doing over here? I'm keeping tension on this because I love our Patreon people, but we really do need a new headphone amp, and I need a new cable. My cable is
one on
literally
Amazon
only
Listen.
works if it's under tension.
There's something weird about headphone amps that like
They are the worst.
Yeah, I have
Literally
bought
the worst.
4 headphone amps over the course of We're Libertarians. I mean, we didn't even have them till 2015, 2016. So in 3-4 years, I bought 4 of them. I mean, they're
That's our life. All right. I don't know if Cade's going to show up or not. He asked. I'm trying to delay just for a second or two so Cade can see the horror.
I'm tired and I want to go
But you
home.
have to. You thought you had the day off tomorrow.
I do. I thought I had tomorrow off, so now I have to go to work tomorrow, and I don't have a long day, thankfully, because I'll get my work done and go home. But,
Everybody.
but I have to be up
Mason
at 6.
Mason hasn't worked a real day in his life yet.
Well, yeah,
But if you've watched Christmas Vacation,
right.
By the way, we have to talk about the poll I created.
That
It's a
poll
poll
was
movie.
nonsense.
Hang on, hang on.
This is
If
the
you-
most bullshit poll.
if you
This
created-
is like
I
this makes,
literally tried to look for these movies. I never heard of the damn thing.
somehow you made Nate Silver in 2016 look good with this poll.
So if you've watched Christmas Vacation, a true Christmas movie,
no, it's a
you
terrible
know,
movie.
You
A
know,
true
people stop
Christmas.
working about this time of the year.
Right.
So from here on out, it's just people mailing it in.
Right.
No business will be conducted the rest
Right.
of the year, but people that are
Exactly.
out of vacation days have to go.
Right.
So there are like 2 people left in my office, and I'm in charge of them now.
Oh,
There-
God.
Promotion.
I have to find busy
He's-
work for the next 4 days of
Surprise,
work.
surprise!
Give him
you
the
somebody
sti-
around.
Give him the sticker puzzles.
Old Alexander Haig.
Give him the sticker puzzles.
Yeah,
So,
honestly.
but it's literally like the rest of the year, Mason. You'll find that after like the December 20th, not a damn thing gets
Could
done.
you imagine if you worked in a sales office and the guy comes in who's like 4th tier boss, hands you a sticker puzzle and goes, "Your
Move
job
here,
depends
Kate."
on this."
Say, damn it, if it's not done, 30 minutes.
There will be hell to pay.
Dakota's so done with this.
Dakota doesn't care.
Dakota's been on his phone for 10 minutes.
So we created a poll. We've been doing these polls on Facebook because apparently the people care.
Not
And
about those 2 movies.
And I shared the poll from the We Are Libertarians feed and said you must pick one
you shared that to our big page.
to the big page.
I'm revoking your
I
access.
picked one
And because
strictly off the name.
you have to, in the poll is which is the best Christmas movie? Mixed Nuts or Trading Places. One is an early 90s movie, one is an early 80s movie. One has Dan Aykroyd and the other has Steve Martin.
And nothing to do with Christmas whatsoever. There's snow in the movie. That's as Christmassy as
Mixed
it
Nuts
gets.
is about a suicide hotline at Christmas time.
Right, and it's horrible.
It's got Adam Sandler. It's got Anthony LaPaglia.
Don't share that bullshit
It
to
has
the page.
okay, and then the other one is Jamie Lee Curtis. There's a
Right.
little bit of sensible nudity.
There's a little
Christopher.
titty.
There is.
Yeah.
There is,
Little titty.
and it's about literally. I went to Business 101 at Ivy Tech, and they're like, "Yeah, it's about business. You should definitely watch that movie." It was in the curriculum to watch this movie, and there were boobs. Dan Aykroyd.
At
and,
that age, you know,
Was that the
it
first
has
time you've
boobs
seen
in it.
boobs?
Huh?
Was that the first time you've seen boobs?
The first time I didn't have to have a 28.8 modem to see him. Maybe 14.
You were home. He was homeschooled.
Yeah, we
Duffy,
lived in.
so-
It was like in the 40s. Anyway, so I shared it from there, and it was. I said you have to choose. You don't get an option B or an option C, option D. You have 2 bad options, and one of them has to be what you get. Apparently, the
Trading
people didn't care.
Places.
And by the way, Trading Places won with like 92%
Yeah.
of the vote. Nobody likes Mixed Nuts. I think it's a great movie.
I think
I mean-
they were just 2 bad choices.
That's just like if you're making me choose between those, it's like Trump versus Clinton. It's like I don't like either
It's
of
2
them.
terrible choices.
Right. Why
And that's
would
the
you-
point. That's the
but-
point of the poll.
but, like, what-
That's
why-
the deeper meaning.
Why would you even
Only
do that?
Paul Copeland picked up on that.
No, well, then Paul needs to be put in a home like you. I don't get the point of this. He's just trying. We need to do something, Dakota. He's lost his goddamn mind.
I'm covered in glitter.
Dakota's like,
It's sinking.
Yeah. So
all right, can we end this?
Dakota has built the wall.
the wall's been built.
It's done.
It's
It's very grand. I think a tiny little Mexican guy could come around either side of it, though. It's not very long.
Well,
Hey,
there's
given the
room for
land it's
improvement.
on.
It is the amount of the wall that the that the veteran has raised so far.
That
The
GoFundMe.
GoFundMe, $3 million would pay for about that much
Somebody
wall.
in one of the chats was like, "This is amazing. They're GoFunding the wall," and I look and it's like $1 million. I'm like, okay, they got an inch. You know how much waste there will be building this stupid wall? It'll be
Well,
5
hell,
billion now, and then it'll be 5 billion every
GoFundMe's
year.
going to take half of it anyway, so.
Right. I'm grumpy.
No, not
now.
anymore. GoFundMe
I'm tired.
did away
Grumpy
with their
Spangle.
fees.
I'm just like I just
you
ran,
get
I
all
ran
the
out of
money.
gas
Yeah.
about 5 minutes ago.
I just don't believe that.
You get all the money from GoFundMe now.
All right. Well, this has been
What are they
fun.
gonna do?
I thank you, truly, Chris. I know I can kind of be a bit of a high maintenance friend,
Kinda.
but I do thank you for what
I
you do.
mean,
I think that
I'm gonna have.
we should probably agree to continue for another year and see how things go
For this,
Can I?
for this show.
You need to sign the lease.
Our friendship can be month to month.
he knows I'm mad, so he's like he's trying to make it right. He can tell I'm annoyed that he glitters.
Oh, I know
bombed
you're
my
annoyed.
card.
I know you're annoyed, but I also know
would
that you
be
value
so mad.
content above anything.
That's exactly
and,
right. That's why
and
I'm
for the
not-
next 15 years,
I will
you've
not-
got this. This is going to be the buffalo that you feed on for content for the rest of your life.
I will never let you
will,
forget it.
You will use every part of this.
You'll do it because you glittered my car.
You will do that. You will use every part of this for the end of time.
It's okay. I'll get you back.
You will remember this
yes.
for a very long time.
You just wait till the next pool party and see what I've done.
Listen, dude. If it was my truck, I would have already left. Like you would. I wouldn't have been able to hold myself together, so I just would have left.
Professionalism demands that you never walk off a show. No matter how angry you might be,
Nope.
you can't walk off a show.
Nope.
Now, will he do the decent thing and pay to have my car vacuumed?
No. No. He's got
Possible.
Sarah.
Sarah and I might have a budget meeting and talk about it.
In
Maybe.
the meantime, I will have farted into that glitter
Maybe.
and steamed it into my cushion, and it will never come out.
If you haven't traded the car by next Christmas, maybe
Yeah.
next Christmas,
That's-
I will have given you some car detailing.
Clancy's car wash gift
yeah.
card.
Part of it is he's right. I will do anything for a laugh. Part of it is I don't give a fuck about that car at this point. It's 5 years on. You know, I'm going to have it for
You
a
thought it
couple
was
more years.
totaled a month ago when
Right.
it was on
Yeah.
rims.
And yeah, it's something to hold over his head. And there's the I get to think of what I want to do back.
You're welcome.
May set his lawn on fire.
You're welcome.
Nope, I would have left. I would see you later. I don't know if I'm ever coming back.
You
Jer?
are the one who turned around on him. You didn't even follow him.
Yeah.
He wanted it to happen.
No, I didn't know.
He wanted it
That's
to
like-
happen.
They were in our Chicago trip.
He was wearing the outfit.
What do
He
you
just
think actually would have
He
was
asked
going
for it.
on?
I thought he was going to take it and sprinkle it over the top of my car.
no.
Because I was sitting here, and when we sat down, I was like, I should probably put my keys up. I shouldn't have them on the table, though. It looks unprofessional. I definitely should have done that. So
All right. Well, this has been fun.
The Microsoft Surface, though.
that honestly, that was meaner because it's a car, right? But that I was like, you're going to have to hurt this kid's feelings. And if you accept a $900 tablet from him, I'm not going to be your friend anymore. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if he had kept that computer, Dakota, that would have been the finals. I would have left after that. I would have been like, I would have gotten in the other group chat, and I would have been like, Aaron, I don't think I could be friends with this guy anymore. Like, we need a meeting, Dakota.
There's got to be an intervention.
Would you or would you have not kept that if that was an actual Microsoft tablet?
I would have had a conversation with Mason and returned it politely.
Right. Okay.
I
would
just
have.
don't think
I would
that.
politely
Hey.
returned it.
Look, my
Look
nemesis
at the
has
chomo
arrived.
that just walked in.
My nemesis.
Here, I'm going to let him have my place because
Kate
I'm.
just scared the crap
I've
out
got-
of me. I was about to I was getting ready to jump up.
I've got a 3-hour ride home.
We're gonna take a group picture.
Ow,
This
he
will
just
take like 2
assaulted me.
minutes with. We'll take like 2 minutes with Cade. And
All
then
right.
we'll
So
be done.
to everybody at We Are Libertarians, join Patreon if you want to finish listening to their content, and then have a Merry Christmas, and we'll see you after the 7th, the week of the 7th.
Cade has his fingers taped,
I just asked
and he looks exhausted.
Cade has been rolling.
No, he's
All right,
been
have
lifting.
a seat, Cade, real quick. Did you bring
Hold on.
any? Did you bring any Christmas gifts for anybody? No. Don't talk until you get
Hold
on the microphone.
Hold on.
It's pointless.
Cade, have you been rolling or have you been lifting? I'm saying lifting.
rolling. Yeah,
Dang it.
look at him.
You tape your fingers for jujitsu.
Yeah. Well, this being not a real farmer doesn't work out, and my hands get kind of wore out. So
If you look around the room, what do you think's happened here tonight?
it looks like you've been porch pirating. You guys didn't see that video this week? The guy that
No,
made the
stealing
booby trap.
bomb.
stealing people's boxes.
Yeah,
the
when
NASA
you run
boxes.
up on someone's porch and you steal their package, the dude made a booby trap and it like sent live video to him. And when they would open the package, it would spin glitter in their face.
And
I bought
spray
Dakota a
fart
gift
spray.
and gave him.
You take that
I
with
gave
you.
him
That's
a
all
gift.
it is. You just like wipe it on him.
Well, I did this.
Don't you do it again. Don't you do it again. No, stop it. Stop it.
Like that. And so this grabs my keys off the table and runs out. You should see my car is covered in glitter now.
The interior.
On my black sedan.
Now, it was noted that I am more athletic than you thought.
You're like a gazelle.
Yeah. When I got to get somewhere in a hurry, by God, I can do it.
Kate, all I'm saying is if you beat me, that's the next level boss right there. That gazelle right there.
I can't run a quarter mile, but I can run 500 feet in a goddamn hurry. I can tell you that right now. In business loafers. Stop it. No. No, you just quit. That is my work shirt. That is my nice jacket, and it is covered in glitter. Damn you. Now we're even. That's it. That was your one. Now we're even.
It would only be even if you took it in the palm of your hand and rubbed it all over the back.
I can do that. No, that is, what is that? Fabric? Felt or whatever?
Yeah, that is not coming
That's
out.
not coming out.
That is permanent.
Yeah.
That is a $200 jacket.
We're even now.
We're even. That is it.
I can't believe
I will
is
now
leaving.
agree to be the best man at your next wedding. That is done.
I can see it from here. I can
It
see
is
it from
all
here.
over that jacket. I tried to own it. It's done. Stop touching it. Stop touching it. Stop touching it.
I know. You're just whisking it onto yourself.
All right. Final thoughts. We got to wrap this up.
Is this your briefcase?
Stop it. That's Dakota's. Mason.
Yep.
After you've experienced
It's
this,
not mine.
do you ever want to come back?
Absolutely.
I'm gonna send this with you.
Stop that. Hey, there are some important documents.
Look, he's got to get up.
Oh, my God.
Oh, that was horrible.
There are going to be... Oh, it is so bad.
You got a guy in your thing,
In my mustache?
You have a glitter
your-
mustache.
whatever your want to call that is.
It's really all over your
It's
face.
my upper lip. That's what.
Okay.
I know you haven't had to study
I'm glad,
biology.
I'm glad the shirt
no,
fits.
that's the back. That's actually the book I'm sitting back.
So you're officially announcing that you're dropping out of Purdue and you're joining.
I
joining the Ball State University.
I'm going to transfer from Purdue.
You're going to join the tennis team at Ball State.
I'm going to have to pass.
You gonna take any classes by Boss Hog Liberty superstar Steve Horowitz?
I actually am double majoring at Purdue and took micro econ this semester, so I'll probably end up in one of his classes.
There you go. Make
Nice.
sure you cozy up to him and you mention Jeremiah and Dakota.
I'll just tell him that we're
If
on the
you
same show
mention-
together. We don't have to worry about you two.
Yeah.
I mean,
if you mention us, though, hold on. He made a promise that if you mention us to him in a message, then he will make room for you on his friends list, which is full. So
This is quite true. All right.
you got those privileges.
All right, Mason. What do you think?
what do you mean by that?
I don't know. This is your experience here. Is this what you expected?
Hey, I knew it was going to be something I didn't expect. So
God dang, Spangle is sneaky. Well, so you asked me what you should get as a gift, and I said make it funny, but don't make it expensive. And then Spangle was terrified, truly terrified.
I was too. I was.
Cade, he was unwrapping this, and I thought it was a $900 tablet. And it ended up being a puzzle sticker book, but I looked at Dakota, and I was like... I was going, no, you cannot accept this.
So Chris and I are sitting here and we're looking at each other, and our heart rate's getting into the fat burning zone. And we were both like, "No, this can't be happening." It was dead silent.
Oh God, it was well done. I'm glad we saved it for last. All right, Cade.
Final thoughts.
Final thoughts, man.
Nobody cares what Kate has to say. Nobody.
Tune in to the fight, the death match between me and Chris Guffey.
There's a fight?
now there
There's
is.
not
Now I found I
a death match.
binge watched season 4 of News Radio on Crackle. It's free. All right, on Crackle.
I think I had that on my Xbox
only
360.
season 4 is available,
Right,
and you get the same Hoosier Lottery
Jeremiah's
commercial.
old.
It was like before Netflix.
It's literally the only place that had News Radio to
What?
stream,
What?
which had new,
What do
it-
you watch on Crackle?
News Radio. That's it.
What is? They have like the little,
News Radio
like,
is the
cheap
show-
Chinese films on there still.
News Radio is the show that apparently they have their own stuff they make.
Yeah, it's
They're-
kind of like Netflix, but Netflix is like 50 times better.
Yeah, and it doesn't have commercials. So Joe Rogan was on this show
Mm-hmm.
with Phil Hartman and a bunch of other people you've probably never heard of. Stephen Root, who's in everything, was in this show, and Andy Dick.
Mm-hmm.
So Andy Dick and Joe Rogan wrestled, and Andy Dick beat Joe Rogan
By tickle submission.
by tickle submission.
Yeah.
Are you ticklish?
That's why I went tonight. I'm working on my tickle defense right
His
now.
tickle counters.
Perfect.
So
Spangle-
they shouldn't have given
Spangle's
us
just
the
floating the
Offense,
room.
I know you could beat me up, but that's the gayest shit I've ever heard. That's worse than his glitter face and his just face.
So
I'm working on my
are you each wearing rompers? Is that what you've decided?
I think he's wearing his gi, and I was not.
You were supposed to get an American flag singlet.
I was not gifted one. I mean, I could probably still get on Amazon and get one here.
You better hurry.
Time.
We are doing this Christmas Eve morning,
I know the time.
and it's going to be
He
like
made plans for later in the day. So
he's
we have
got
to do it.
he's got to really wrestle some real people, some athletes.
I'm an athlete,
You're a trained killer. I know that.
so I'm just going to.
You're the only guy here that's been in country, right?
That's true. That's true.
All right. So you're a frontline grunt for the United States Army. You're a trained killing machine.
Yes,
I think you have a puncher's chance.
maybe. But look at this. Okay, I look at Cade and I'm like, this dude's 210, 220. I ask him because I see it in his post. I'm like, are you really 255? He goes, yeah. I'm like, what the?
247 tonight I weighed.
That's not going to help me. Not going to help me at
Guffy,
all.
Guffy, what do you go?
Right now, 220 fluffy. I'm solid.
Fluffy Guffy. All right. So that's Christmas Eve morning.
Yes.
If you're listening now, you're going to have it. You're in the Patreon. You're in the Boss Hog Patreon feed. I know this is in the Spangle We Are Libertarians feed. Join at any level. We'll add you to the Boss Hog Liberty Patreon feed, and you'll see Fluffy Guffy versus the Cattleman.
We need to end up coming up with a belt that we can pass around for this.
How many times do we have to do this damn bit?
Well,
Often.
Mason's next.
I'm going to get all of you training. One way or the other.
So it's going to be Christmas Eve morning.
yes.
Like we're talking like 8:30, 9
I
o'clock
did
in the
some
morning.
competitions in
9:30.
martial arts.
Did you?
I did.
Can you train me real quick?
In Bushido,
I'm going to just watch Steven Seagal.
which is the Japanese martial arts.
We're gonna be fine.
I got second in the state in my age class for bow staff fighting. So I'll take on Cade as long as I can have my bow.
Seems fair.
Cade's going to want his Hoyt.
Yeah. Can I have my bow?
No. Different kind. All right, Fluffy Guffy, you got anything for us?
I can see the back of Cade's head. And we've talked about how well Dakota takes care of his hair. And I'm just wondering, Cade, where do you get this cut done?
Same lady.
Same lady.
No.
Same
Yeah.
lady.
No.
Same fade. Yeah.
That is not the same fade that's on Dakota.
Sometimes
was.
it's
I-
just genetics.
Changed mine up this week.
Looks like a pet shop, bro.
He's very V'd. He's very V'd in the back. I can't beat him athletically, but I think I have better hair.
With the frost tips?
You might.
It's highlights. Not
Highlights. Highlights.
Guy lights.
It's skylights.
Cade, you may have practiced your tickle fighting. He's got frosted tips. This is the saddest excuse for a podcast I've ever seen in my life.
He just beat me for the gayest thing said today.
Yeah,
I feel like
I got this.
we're really selling tickets though.
he looks like Post Malone, only uglier.
And poorer.
much poorer.
So this is what I'm going to use. I'm going to psychology. I'm attacking mentally.
It worked for Andy Dick.
Hey, I've got a few days left.
All right, Dakota, you got anything else?
I have nothing.
You know what I'm looking forward to?
Getting the glitter off your face when you get home.
I'm looking forward to Sarah looking at me and trying to decide how she's taking the glitter off of me.
Ooh. Maybe
But-
we're going to put it on her.
With her tongue.
Gross.
I'm looking forward to spending all day Christmas Eve with the Davis family. I'm going to spend Christmas Eve morning with Dakota. Christmas Eve morning with
true.
Dakota.
Dakota,
We are going to.
It's not my fault, Chris. It's my parents.
this is an outrage.
We are going to.
You leave. No,
do the-
you look at
the
me,
show
Jeremiah.
Christmas Eve morning.
Shut your mouth. You look at me. You leave You leave this boy alone. You let him have some free time.
Dakota's mama wants me there. I was invited. So So Christmas Eve morning, we're gonna do the deal, the wrestling deal, the jiu-jitsu, the roll, and
doing
then
that at my house?
I joined the exclusive Elks Club to Dakota with Dakota. So we're gonna have some free Tom Collins or whatever the hell they serve.
Tom and
then-
Jerry's.
Tom and Jerry's. At the Tom and Jerry, I'll have a Tom Collins,
There's multiple different types of Tom and Jerry's.
and then
They make them with
there is
egg.
a very exclusive private party at the Jeff and Dawn Davis home.
It's not very exclusive.
It's very exclusive. and I was
It's
I
a
was,
public event on
I was
Facebook. It's
afforded
not
an
exclusive.
invitation. I was personally invited by your mother and father,
Yep.
and probably your sister, who is a Patreon member. Hello to the lovely
Everyone
Bailey.
in the Elks that night was as well.
Well, I felt like it was very special.
Me and Dakota are related, and I wasn't even invited.
Yeah,
You're invited,
wanna go?
Cade, for sure.
you can be my guest.
I'll send you an
So
invite
Christmas
on Facebook.
Eve night, I'm looking forward to Dakota telling us Christmas stories. I don't know. I'm picturing everybody's in some sort of a
I hope
Santa
you
hat.
guys watch a better movie than Mixed
No.
Nuts or Pretty Places. Though.
This is an actual party. Like,
Yeah.
it's not like a little like family get together. We go pretty hard. We all wake up on Christmas with a hangover, and then we all go and watch a movie at the movie theater.
Does everybody wear the same pajamas?
No,
Woody
Shitty.
pajamas?
no.
You gotta step it up, man.
We did all have matching pajamas last year. For real. We had llama pajamas. Yeah.
You gonna break them out again this year?
No, my mom tried to start that tradition.
Did you lose them in the move?
I didn't hear anything about getting. She said she was going to buy new pajamas every year.
Okay. You're,
Didn't hear anything this year.
You and I are
expensive.
both pretty relatively new to this marriage thing.
Mhm.
You got one married Christmas under your belt, and I'm about to have my first one.
Mhm.
I've learned that the wives just talk to the moms for you on this kind of stuff. You may have Christmas pajamas and don't know it yet.
Oh, I
The
have
women have planned it.
no. I have
you just
Christmas
don't know.
pajamas for our house. I was talking about Christmas.
You
Eve.
may have extra Christmas pajamas that you don't know about.
No, I'm telling you that my wife has already got Christmas pajamas for us.
That you know about for Christmas morning. But what about Christmas Day? Christmas evening? Christmas Eve?
What are you talking about?
The eve of Christmas. I think your mom and your wife have planned surprise Christmas pajamas and you don't know it yet.
No, because I asked her literally last night, and she said no. We forgot to get them this year.
That's the lie they tell you.
and
to
it was
throw
a
you
huge
off.
letdown.
I was
You're
like,
gonna walk
oh,
through the door
okay.
and you're gonna force them on you.
And I was like, well, that's fine because Audrey got
I got
us
my
some.
pair.
What are yours?
They're red and white.
Ours are red and green. I think that's more Christian.
So damn jolly.
I look like a peppermint. All right, that's enough of this. This has been fun. Thank you guys very much for joining us. We are not taking a break like Spangle, who doesn't really put in the kind of effort we do, and we'll be back on December 27th. The look on his face. The look on
Here
his
he comes.
face.
Here he comes.
Back.
Hurry, Chris! End the recording now!
It's all.